an energy level, a 20% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Mighty Switch Force Hyperdrive Edition.
Hello, Tunya, back again. This time I thought I'd, it's, well, not a retro game as such, it's pretty new, it's a few years old. I thought I'd sort of give a review of something I've been playing over Christmas, really. And that's Mighty Switch Force and Mighty Switch Force 2 on the Wii U. This was originally a 3DS game. You can buy it on the Wii U as well, and you can also get it on Steam, which is pretty cool. This involves you being a cyber police officer called... And the idea is you've got to run through the levels, you've got to capture all the criminals that disappear, who escaped, and then you basically just got to get to the exit. Easier said than done. This game's got a pretty nice mechanic on where you can shoot, fire and jump, but you can also press a button to switch the background, which switches blocks in and out, hence the name Mighty Switch Force. And you can switch doors, you can switches that'll flow you around the levels. It's a pretty cunning game. It's got some nice ideas to it, so we'll start off on level 1, give you an idea what it's like. You see the blocks at the bottom of the screen below me. If I press the button, they switch. The idea is you can jump on the blocks when they switch, but if you're inside the invisible block when you switch it, it'll pretty much kill you. So the idea is to run through the levels, solve the puzzles in the levels, and collect the convicts, which are the girls with it. There's enemies to shoot as well, so there's usually 5 convicts in each level, and you can switch the switches out at will. Like in this one now, you just gotta switch. Seems really simple concept at first, but it really gets cunning. Some of the levels really get difficult. These bombs are a bit of a nightmare. Later on in the levels, you've got to use them to blow up walls and stuff. I got level 1, it's reasonably easy, but... So you switch in and back and forth, as you do when you jump in. Like this is a reasonably simple level, but it's got... I think it's got about 20 levels altogether. I'll tell you what the levels are now once I get to the end of this one. Plus there's some bonus levels at the end when you actually finish it. So what we're going to do is go up here now. Plays really good, this game does as well. You can't actually duck down or anything, but it's quite a nice playing game. Get the last girl, and then that's the exit that pops up. Say with this game as well, each level is timed, so it's perfect for speedrunners. And there was a really nice speedrun done of this on Video Games Done Quick last summer, SGDQ. It's called. If you search for it, you'll probably find it on YouTube. It was quite impressive. I think it was last year. Or could it be Mighty Switch Force 2? I'm not sure. But anyway, there's all the levels. Increasingly getting more difficult as you go through. And then you've got the bonus levels at the end. So there's 16 levels and the bonus, which as you can see I haven't done the last 3 bonus levels. There is a boss right at the end of the game, but you got to do this really hard climb using all the skills you've learned, which is pretty difficult. Took me a little while to do it. So we'll jump in at a slightly harder level. Give you the idea of what's going on. This is where we got to shoot through and use these things to blow up the girls. Well, to blow up the walls so you can get to the girls. Cool thing about this game as well, it's got a really good soundtrack. Done by Jake Hoffman, who also did the music for Shovel Knight, which is another game I finished over Christmas, and I should do a review on that as well, because that's really good. I say essentially it's not retro, but they got a retro look to them. These things by here, if you switch just as you hit them, they'll shoot you up in the air, and the switching them becomes very complicated later on. Right, so go down here. Right, so this is where we gotta shoot through like that, switch it as you're shooting through. Ah, damn, I should have switched. What you need to do is go up and shoot on the way down. Ah. You got to get some good timing on these things as well. Let's go back up top. Right, I need to get to there somehow. I need to get on there, look, in that jump there. How do I get up and into that one? Ah, right, I see. This is where getting good at the levels kicks in. Right, what I've got to do is you've got to jump up there. Like that. Yeah. And that's some of the sort of ideas you get in this game. And it basically gets more and more complicated as you go through. I say it plays really well. It's got really nice playability. This is like a slight HD remake of the first game on the 3DS, which is quite nice. Got some nice graphics. You can change the character back if you wanted to the original character. So you can have the original sort of pixely sort of look on the original character. So if let's go for a more difficult level. Some of these levels took up quite a bit of practice to be able to do as well. Right, here we go then. Oh, this level is really difficult. What you can do with these blocks as well, these blocks, if you stand on them, they'll stay, when you actually swap, they stay in position. Otherwise, if you get off. And the idea we've got to do with these half the time is you've got to get them in the right position. Which is easier said than done. So look. I could have got the one above. Don't. What you got to watch as well is those blocks will actually kill you as well. If you change them at the wrong time, you'll end up dying. I'm not going to be able to do that one, am I? I say you get the idea. They say this level took me quite a while to work it out, how to do it, which for the purpose of review was probably not the best level to pick. Let's go slightly easier. Let's go level 9. You can use this on the Wii U pad, or you can use it on the actual screen, the pad with the screen, or you can use it on the classic pad. I'm playing it on the classic pad basically, but what do you got to do with this one? Damn. I'm in this game as well. Aww. That's it. No. Damn, I forgot to actually go shoot them, didn't I? There's one of the girls trapped in there, cool. those things will give you energy back. This is a hard bit. You've got to get that jump smack on. If you don't get it smack on, you'll die basically. Come on, walk the other way. That's it. Right, this bit's quite cunning. You gotta get the timing right on that. Which I'm definitely not getting. So you mean about this game being quite cunning? Yeah, I got the girl. Cool. Yeah, some of the girls are hidden in blocks, as you see. Ooh. Right, I need to get... This one's quite good. You've got to get yourself and the bomb up at the same time. My timing's off. All about timing this game is. Just missed it. That's it, cool. Yeah, cool, done the level. Yeah, so that's Mighty Switch Force. I was pretty lucky at Christmas. They did them half price. I'm not sure entirely how much it is at full price. I pretty much had this, had all the Way Forward games, which was Mighty Switch Force 2, and Ashanti and the Pirate's Curse, which I haven't actually played yet, but that looks brilliant as well. It's a really cool game. If you want something completely different, it's like a puzzle platformer with quite a bit of skill and a lot of timing. You can't fault it. Definitely one of the better Wii games I've played on the download service. Brilliant game. I'd probably give this... Yeah, I reckon this is definitely worth an 8, possibly a 9 out of 10. It is very, very good. I tell you what, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, and we'll cancel out this. I'll be back in a minute, and then we'll put Mighty Switch Force 2 on. So, see you in a minute, guys.
Mighty Switch Force 2!
Right then, back again now. Right, this is Mighty Switch Force 2. Again, the music was done by Jake Hoffman. The music is superb on this game. It's really good on the first game, but it's really superb on the second one. Yeah, so you got the same sort of idea. I haven't actually finished this one. I'm sort of working my way through at the moment. I'm up to sort of instant 12, so I'm not far off here. Getting more and more complicated as we go. This one you got the same switching mechanic. But this time you got a different fire on account. You don't just fire forward. No, you're actually saving people from fires, and you've got a water cannon which you can use, which you can attack enemies and you can put out flames. So it pretty much changed the concept quite quite different to what it actually was like, and it does actually make a difference to the way it plays. The switching mechanic is a little bit same sort of thing, but a little bit different on this game. You can get like ovens you can jump on. They've got flames, and you gotta switch them. You gotta hit them with your water, then you gotta run across them before the flames come back. It's got stuff like that. It's got a lot of extra stuff. You still got the switching platforms, and you've still got the enemies. But this time you take them out with water. I say this is not a HD remake, as you can see. You got a slightly more pixel art look, which I think is pretty cool. The pixel art look, I like the pixel art. The pixel art look is pretty cool. Those things I pick up, those tickets, they'll give me a bit of energy back. They want to put down here. Say really different mechanic on this one with the fire and all that. It does make it feel quite different. What you can do with these things is push them into the block, and then hit them with the block, and they you kill them, which is quite nice. This one's got a lot of, well, the other one has as well, where you say you're in between two blocks, like I am there. And you got lots of platforms where you actually got to jump and hit the switch at the same time, and that takes a little bit of timing. Let's go for this girl over here. That's where the exit appears. In this version, there's a couple of like secret areas. See over there? There's the first, you've got to collect the babies. Some are really difficult to collect. I'm not quite sure how to do them, but what's quite funny is she runs up, saves them, and kicks them off the screen. It is quite amusing. But this game has turned out to be pretty brilliant as well. To be honest, I think this is better than the first one. A slightly different mechanic. I don't know, they're probably both very similar. They're very, very good, both from them, but I think this one is slightly better. I say the same as the other one. This one's set up for speed running as well. See, the boosted blocks are back. These things are quite cool. You've got to actually fill them up with water, and the girls are inside them. You've got these blocks you can actually just melt away. Like I say about the music track in this game, it's superb. Go down. That's a little bit more tricky to get there. So I got to get to the middle now. The baby over there is really difficult to get. I can't remember how to do it. Let's see if I can figure out how to do it. Aha, I remember. That's what happens if you get hit by a block, by the way. So we'll go up here. We'll fall down. What you got to do, you got to time it to shoot yourself off, and then you got to time it so you can block yourself. Damn, got the time way off then. Right, hang on. Drop in the block. You got to hit the block here to stop. Then you kick the baby off. Yay! I say, so far what I play is it is brilliant fun.
Let's go! Switch it up!
Oh, this one's a little bit more tricky. You got to hit this flame up.
No one's left behind.
You got lots of these jumps in this game. You got to jump and hit the block. You get a timing on this, right?
Thank me later.
Ah! Can be confusing sometimes. What I want to do is get through that block. That's it. We're going to go across here.
That hits the spot. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, gotta then shoot it up. See, it's a really clever game.
Arius, help the hand.
Yep. Ah, off timing. You come back a flame.
All clear.
Just gonna get the exit. So that baby is really difficult to get. See, there's the one I got to get into to get the baby. Oh, then again, maybe it's just that one. Hey. Right, we'll have a look at one more level. I say this one also plays very, very good. Plays just as good as the first game.
Let's go.
These ones you got to actually kill them to open the door. Another slightly different mechanic. I say way forward. They've definitely made some really cool games. Definitely this one and Shovel Knight as well. That's really good Shovel Knight. I sort of finished at the moment, and once you open it up, you get to use Plague Knight, and you get the DLC, and the DLC makes the game very different to what it was when you first played around. So I'm in sort of the middle of trying to do the DLC, like so. How am I going to kill that guy? I go. I think I've got to get him to walk across. We get him over there, and into that block up there. Yeah. Cool. Damn, I gotta kill him somehow. Knock him off. How do I get up there? And the baby's up there as well. He's got the baby. I haven't actually got the baby on all these levels on this yet. They do get quite cunning. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Can't get it that way. You can't actually jump down, see, so I think I'm gonna get shot across the level, I think, if I remember right, to get it. You gotta get up above. Oh, there's a girl down there as well. We get down here somehow. If I go shoot for that. Hey. Well then guys, that's Mighty Switch Force 2. You can see it's very similar mechanics to the first game, but they just changed 5 and up and give you flames and stuff, which is pretty cool because they did change the game up quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and give this one 9 out of 10 as well. Like I said, I give the first one 8 and this one 9. I think the second one is better than the first one. But not by much. I think they're very similar. Probably the first one deserves a 9 as well, actually, to be honest, come to think about it. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. I think part 1 and part 2 I'll give them 9 out of 10 because they're both pretty awesome games. And if you've got a Wii U or you've got a PC or you've got a 3DS, I think you should definitely go out and pick them up. They're not too expensive and they're really good fun. And I've been enjoying them since I've been playing them anyway. And it's a nice little sort of take you away from the first person shooters and play something a bit different. So, hope you enjoyed the review guys, and I'll probably catch you in the next video. So, bye now.